So prehistoric art, including the Egyptian art, is some of the earliest recordings of human existence. And if we take a close look at Egyptian art, we'll see that they used earthy colours such as yellow, and maybe browns, oranges, maybe a little bit of red. However, if the Egyptians were recording royalty, they would use colours such as blue and gold. We could use this ochre colour, which is like a warm yellow, and it is a little bit golden, so we could use that for gold. So blue and gold is for recording royalty or the gods. So we've got our earthy colours and we've got our royal colours. The Egyptians would use simple shapes to record, and they more often than not would use this symbol within their portraits, it's a symbol called the Eye of Horus, and they believed that if they decorated their face with this symbol, then they would be protected by their gods. So as long as you are using earthy colours, and you can even use the blue and gold for royalty, then you are doing this right. So I'm going to start off with my blue. I'm going to start off with 2 blues because I'm going to do those colours for royalty. And I'm just going to start off in the main eye area. I'm going to start off with the lightest blue. And I'm just going to, first of all, focus on what actually is nice, neat shading. So nice, neat shading. All of your lines are moving in the same direction. We don't make that direction up, we just follow the outline of the shape. So all of my lines are following the outline of the shape. So if the shape curves, then my shading is going to curve. Just like that. So that is basic shading. No white gaps, you are staying in the lines and you are following the direction of the outline of the shape. So I'm just going to do that last little bit, the eyebrow, which is very nice and neat and a simple shape. So I'm just going to put at the top of my page, I know that blue tones and gold they are used for royalty. So that is your pharaohs, your kings and your queens. Okay. So I'm just going to enhance this blue a little bit. I'm going to get my darker blue, and what I'm going to do just at the edge of the shapes, I'm going to just add a little bit of dark blue, and then I'm going to blend it, just fade it into the light blue, just like that. Now whatever your colours you are using, you could do this just to give your work just a little bit of depth and keep it interesting. I believe that the more colours or tones that we layer up, the better the work will look. And it also just fills in any white gaps that you might have. So I'm only doing that at the edges. There we go. And what I could do afterwards is just fill in and just push that light blue back into the dark blue. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to do is get my gold colour. And then I'm going to put a nice outline. I'm going to try and make it the same width the whole way around the design. I'm just going to outline the eye design with the gold. And the reason that I'm turning my paper is just to make sure that my hand is nice and comfortable. If your hand is nice and comfortable, then you're going to get more control in the drawing. There we go. Now, because this is going to be a human person, what I am going to do, my favourite colour is green and my eye colour is green, so I'm just going to add that colour to the eye. You might want to think of people's eye colours. We've got brown, blue, green. So there we go, I've got my eye colour. I'm also going to give the eye a pupil. So that colourful part of the eye is called the iris. And the black part is called the pupil. There we go. I'm just going to put in a little bit of detail, just a couple of lines to make that iris look a little bit more detailed. And then what I could do just in the background is just a light colour, such as just a yellow. Just to form a bit of a background colour. So I'm picturing that it's going to be like an old stone wall. There we go, so I've just got a little bit of colour. The next thing that I'm going to do, I'm just going to make that black outline just a little bit bolder. And for this you might want to really sharpen your pencil. Make sure that line's nice and controlled, it's the same width the whole way around. And there we go, we've got one simple Egyptian eye design. Now, if you finish before everyone else, you could experiment with just putting a few hieroglyphs in the background.